The role of brain chemistry in cravings. Food cravings are often influenced by changes in brain chemistry, particularly the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals are associated with pleasure and reward. When you crave certain foods, your brain is seeking a boost in these feel-good chemicals, which is why indulgent foods like sweets can create intense desires. Emotional triggers behind food cravings. Emotions play a significant role in food cravings. Stress, anxiety, and even happiness can trigger a desire for comfort foods. This is because certain foods, especially those high in sugar or fat, can activate pleasure centers in the brain, temporarily improving mood or relieving emotional distress. These cravings can become a coping mechanism over time. Hormonal influences on cravings. Hormones also impact food cravings. For instance, ghrelin, often referred to as the hunger hormone, stimulates appetite and can make you crave high-calorie foods when you're hungry. On the other hand, leptin, the satiety hormone, signals when you're full. Imbalances in these hormones can lead to cravings, especially for foods that provide quick energy. Nutrient deficiencies and food cravings. Cravings may signal a deficiency in specific nutrients. For example, a lack of magnesium might lead to chocolate cravings, while a deficiency in iron can cause a desire for red meat. The body instinctively seeks out foods that may help replenish missing nutrients, though the cravings are not always an accurate reflection of your needs. The impact of sugar and processed foods. Foods high in sugar and refined carbohydrates can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar followed by crashes, which can trigger further cravings. Over time, regular consumption of processed foods can alter brain circuits, making you more likely to crave them. This cycle of craving and consumption can become addictive, making it harder to break free from these unhealthy patterns. Habitual cravings and learned behaviors. Many food cravings are learned behaviors tied to specific situations or routines. For example, if you're used to eating junk food while watching TV, your brain begins to associate that activity with craving certain snacks. These habitual cravings can become ingrained over time and can be difficult to overcome, even if they aren't driven by true physical hunger. The influence of gut microbes on cravings. Emerging research suggests that gut bacteria play a role in shaping food cravings. Certain bacteria thrive on sugar and processed foods, and when they dominate your gut microbiome, they can trigger cravings for these types of foods. A balanced gut microbiome, with diverse bacterial species, may help reduce unhealthy cravings and support better food choices. The psychology of food cravings. Food cravings are often linked to psychological factors, such as comfort or nostalgia. Eating certain foods can trigger memories or provide a sense of security, especially if they were associated with positive emotions in the past. Understanding the psychological drivers behind cravings can help individuals address them more effectively, whether through healthier alternatives or mindful eating practices. The connection between sleep and food cravings. Lack of sleep can lead to an increase in hunger and cravings, particularly for high-calorie, high-carb foods. Sleep deprivation affects the balance of hunger-regulating hormones like ghrelin and leptin, making you feel hungrier and more likely to reach for unhealthy options. Improving sleep habits can help reduce these cravings and support better overall health. How stress affects food cravings. Stress activates the body's fight-or-flight response, triggering the release of cortisol, a hormone that can increase appetite, especially for sweet or fatty foods. This craving for comfort foods during stressful times is a survival mechanism, as high-energy foods provide quick relief. However, chronic stress can lead to long-term unhealthy cravings, affecting diet and overall well-being.